Hello friends, and welcome to the weekly moon update. In these videos, we talk about the moon energy as well as a little bit of astrology for the current week. In this week's case, we're talking about July 21st through the 27th. We have a Leo new moon this week, and the sun is also moving into Leo this week, which I'm getting really excited that the sun and the moon are now coming closer into alignment. This happens like every year or so, or every other year. Sometimes we'll get a new moon around the first of the month, but other times it gradually moves closer towards when the sun is moving. And I really love when the sun and the moon just like move into the same sign at the same time. I just really love it. So we're getting closer and closer. I think it's going to be a couple months before they're going to start to align at the same time. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited for this Leo new moon. I hope you are too. So let's jump into the moon energy for this week. All right, so we're having our new moon on Thursday, July 24th. So that means that the beginning of the week is a waning crescent moon. And then the end of the week, Friday through Sunday into the weekend, is a waxing crescent. So not really much energy going on. I know it's so funny. It's kind of like the weather when like it's sunny for a while and you're like, gosh, we need some rain. But then like when it rains, we're complaining about the rain and wanting the sun. And so I feel like at the beginning of this year, we were complaining that we were having new moons and full moons on a Monday, but now we're having them in the middle of the week, which I don't know. I feel like that kind of makes the energy linger a little bit. Now I'm kind of realizing that I liked having a new moon around a Monday because you kind of have the weekend to relax a little bit and take it easy. And but now, because now I'm seeing with the new moon in the middle of the week, it breaks up the week a lot. Like you're having low energy at the beginning of the week and you're still having low energy closing out the week. So it kind of just like, I don't know, it feels like it prolongs the new moon and full moon energy because you're just trying to get through the work week and you're also trying to like take it easy and allow yourself to rest. So hopefully you have learned about what it is that nurtures yourself, what it is that like fills your cup when you're feeling depleted and recharges your batteries, because that's the lesson that we learn in the Cancer moon cycle. And hopefully you are also able to like evaluate and kind of check in at this midpoint through the year and figure out how you want to finish out the year. So Cancer helps us understand like what it is that we need to do to sustain our energy, what we need to like nurture ourselves, what we need when we're feeling emotionally charged. And Leo really kind of like hones in that spotlight onto yourself as well. So the Leo moon cycle is really kind of digging deeper into the self and what it is that you need, what it is that you want, what it is that you desire. And then the Aquarius full moon that is paired with a Leo new moon helps us to go from the self and broaden our perspective to the collective and to like the evolution of our species and what it is that like we can offer society what it is that we can bring to the community and how we can like better ourselves for the collective. So that's what we're going to be learning in this Leo new moon cycle. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I didn't write it down though, we've got the sun is entering Leo on the 22nd. So we're officially saying goodbye to the Cancer's sun season and Cancer moon cycle. Even as the moon is moving into Cancer here, the sun is changing into Leo on the 22nd. So we are starting off this week where we left off on Sunday with Gemini energy. And I was talking about how a crescent Gemini moon is a little bit more reflective than it is playful. But because it had moved into Gemini on Sunday, it felt like kind of having like a lazy, playful Sunday. But Gemini is very good at like just seeing the other side of something, seeing a different perspective of things, kind of understanding where all the different pieces of yourself are coming from. And it's also very, very talkative and chatty. So having a Gemini Monday it's a good time to like schedule your meetings or any phone calls or any important conversations that you need to happen. Because Gemini just wants to like talk about things, but kind of in a more casual way. So if there's anything like difficult or uncomfortable that you need to talk about, Gemini adds this kind of easygoing, playful, kind of casual energy to it. So it helps us like talk about it. It helps us to like dig deeper to, the other side of something, but in a casual way, in a comfortable way. So Gemini is a good day to be using your words in a very like intentional way. So this could be a good time also to figure out what your intentions might be for this new moon, just because Gemini is good at finding the words that you want to use for something. So we'll only be in Gemini for Monday, and then the moon moves into Cancer at 8:26 a.m. It is kind of a longer void of course again. I don't know what's up with these void of course times that we've had the last like month now, it seems like. So it's going to start to transition Monday afternoon and we'll move into Cancer Tuesday morning. So the Cancer moon is saying goodbye to the Cancer moon cycle, saying goodbye to the Cancer sun season, and ushering us into this Leo one. So this is again another time to be reflective and seeing how you feel about things. Cancer and water signs in general can help us understand our emotions, identify our emotions, and Cancer helps us specifically like nurture those things, comfort those things. So as we're saying goodbye to this Cancer cycle, Tuesday, Wednesday, and into a little bit of Thursday morning, we'll be in Cancer energy, which this feels like a nice long time to like say goodbye to Cancer, because we've had these weird transition times and void of course times. This feels like a more quote unquote normal amount of time in a zodiac sign. But also something to keep in mind about this week is that we're moving into Leo at 11:30 a.m. on Thursday, and then it's going to be new at 3:10 p.m. So we're really only in that Leo energy for about 3 hours before it's new. We're still going to be hanging out in Leo for the all day Friday and some of Saturday, but really a lot of times we get a little bit more time to hang out in that zodiac sign and kind of see how it feels. Whereas this is happening like very, very quickly and very not abruptly. I mean, that's a good 3 hours, but I don't know. I kind of like to hang out in the sign for a while to see how it makes me feel. And that helps me like tap into what I want my intentions to be. I just like to kind of hang out and get a feel for the energy before I start setting intentions or making plans for the moon. But that's okay too. So then on Saturday, the moon starts to transition, and it is kind of a longer one because we won't move into Virgo until 4:56 p.m. on Saturday, which means we're going to have a very organized and productive Sunday. Sunday would be a good day to like meal prep or just like get everything packed and ready to go for the next week. And we'll be in Virgo for most of Monday too. So I really love starting off a week with Virgo energy. So we're really lucky to have that next week. So I pulled an extra card for this week. We have from the Color Goddess deck, we have pink, and we also have a rose, the Gambler from the Oracle of the Roses. So the keywords for the pink goddess are clairvoyance, foresight, and prophecy. The specific meanings are trust your instincts in regards to the future, pay attention to your dreams, they could be prophetic, and what you feel intuitively about the situation is correct. So the pink goddess is the seer. She knows what is to come. Her gemstone is the pink opal, believed to emit powers of foresight and prophecy, as well as facilitating communication with angelic beings. Opals were at one time thought to have fallen from heaven in flashes of lightning, and is known as the Queen of Gems in Shakespearean text. Thus, the pink goddess's crystal ball is not quartz, but pink opal, as her gemstones adorning her headpiece and necklace. It's got quite the headpiece on there. Her flowers are the pink delight butterfly bushes, so thick and vivid colored that they almost look surreal. It's no wonder that all of the butterflies are attracted to them. Pink is also the color of reading palms, a divination tool said to have originated in India, spreading its way through Asia and Europe more than 5,000 years ago. The practice is found all over the world with numerous cultural variations, and the lines in the hand are believed to foretell one's future. When you walk through her door and enter her domain, she offers to read your fortune, but her message to you right now is that you already know what is coming. You just have to trust your own foresight. A Leo moon can really help give us confidence in our psychic gifts, I think. I mean, confidence in anything, but I think relating to this card, we're talking about psychic gifts. I don't know. Pink just felt like a very fitting color for the Leo moon, even though we usually associate colors of fire like oranges and yellows and reds, sunny and fiery colors. But speaking of yellow, we do have a yellow flower here, the Fortune's Yellow Rose, the Gambler. So this card says, taking a risk could be needed, but ensure that you are willing to live with any eventual outcome. As this is a time of unsettled energies, you could win it all or lose it, and you could play it safe. But whatever you decide to do, just watch out for the unexpected as well. Listen to your own inner voice, any tingly sensations of caution that are sent your way. The gambler does not leave things to fate, but rather works with deliberation to ensure that the odds are stacked a little better in their favor. Occasional risk takers, they are better at playing the long game. And the contemplation question here is, when you feel unfulfilled, what do you think is missing in your life? It's a really interesting question. I'm kind of not seeing how it relates to the card, but I guess in the sense that if there's something that is unfulfilled in your life, then this card is telling you to take the gamble and go for that thing. So there is something about and I was gonna say there's something about confidence with the cards and just the energy of this moon. And then also we have a solar plexus chakra card to go with it, which also talks about confidence. So solar power, which is perfect for a Leo new moon. Look to the sun, allow its glorious light to radiate from your entire body. Let this warmth rise from the core of you, propelling you and empowering you with every step that you take. When you attune to the wisdom of the sun, you will understand that whatever you seek and long for can be yours. All that you seek awaits you, says the sun. So this again is a solar plexus chakra card, which is literally a sun card. The crystal they recommend is pyrite, which is also a Leo stone. And the herb they recommend is anise. So just lots of sun energy, the sun is very close to us now. We just passed the summer solstice and we haven't quite yet reached the Lunasta on August 1st, which I find that after Lunasta is really when you start to see or feel and notice the difference of the sun and how it is retreating as we're heading into fall. So we're not quite at that point yet. We still have this very peak sunny energy. And We also have on August 1st the return of the star Sirius, which is our spiritual sun. So we just have like a lot of sun energy here. Our crystal here is green aventurine, a stone of growth. Whatever it touches flourishes. It activates the heart chakra, opening your heart to receive your blessings. Green aventurine helps manifest more abundance in love, money, work, and creative projects. It encourages prosperity, inspires new ideas, and brings good fortune of all kinds. My heart is open to receive blessings. So there seems to be like a lot of positive energy here. And I do want to mention that on the solar plexus chakra card, we had pyrite, which is a prosperity stone. Green aventurine is a prosperity stone. So there just seems like there's this luck and abundance and money, prosperity kind of in the air today. I'm not really sure what that could be or why that is, but I think we should take it. I think we should take these good things when they're coming towards us. Think very positively. Think kind of like Leo wants to go big or go home. So when you're setting your intentions, and if you have these moments of doubt or like, well, I don't need that much, or I don't like what, like if we try to play it small with our attentions, this is not the time to do it. Leo wants to go big. Like, you deserve all of the fancy shiny things. Leo wants you to have all of the fancy shiny things. So we've got pink, yellow, and green today. Very beautiful colors for our cards. So go big or go home. Set those big, wild Leo intentions. Have a party, go out with your friends, socialize, or have a night in if you have low energy. Leo energy is it's just fun and heart-centered, open-hearted. They want to be in the spotlight, but they also want to put the spotlight on you. And just I don't know. I think we need some good luck. I think we need some fun. I think we need some good times. So I hope that's what this week brings. I hope that's what this Leo new moon and can at least have you dare to ask for the big things on this Leo new moon, even if don't feel like you're experiencing them quite yet. I hope that you have a wonderful, happy new moon. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I can't wait to see you on the other side of the looking glass again sometime soon.